Hey guys, sorry for coming on a bit later. I was watching the rest of the football, the England semi-final, so that's why I'm a bit later tonight. And what an adrenaline rush that was. So now it's time for a film, Adrenaline Rush, and the original and the best Indiana Jones. It's on Netflix, by the way, at least in the UK. I put Disney Plus because it used to be on there. It might still be in the US, I don't know. But in the UK, at least, it's on Netflix. Check for the rest of the world. But here we go with Raiders of the Lost Ark. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey Cindy, welcome. How are you? Oh, this is a fantastic opening. One of my favourite film openings. I might have to open the window. Alfred Molina looks so young and so murky, so dirty. Yeah, I'm good. As I said, I'm late on because I was watching the women in the football in the semis against Italy, and it went to extra time, and they finally did it. So England are in the final again. But what a roller coaster! They did it the hard way. Thank you. We find out who we play tomorrow. Oh, that guy's got a bobble hat on. Very colourful bobble hat. Which is a funny thing to have in the jungle. Yeah, Germany against Spain is the other semi-final tomorrow. If it's Germany, it's a repeat of the Euro semi-finals from final from a few years ago. If it's Spain, it's a repeat of the World Cup final. So there you have it. We'll see. Whoever we get, it won't be easy.
Boys are still fresh, 3 days. They're following us. If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
Are you putting the film on, Cindy? I just love the look of this jungle. Looks like proper on location stuff. And the big suspenseful build to Indy. Yeah, I went straight to Disney because I thought they've got all the Indiana Jones films, but clearly not in the UK because this one is on Netflix. Maybe they're doing a back and forth thing where one service has it for a while. They've still got the most recent one on Disney, but they didn't have this one.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in. A friend of yours? A competitor.
Because I've noticed some Disney stuff is starting to crop up on other streaming services, like in the UK, ITVX, their one has some stuff that was on Disney Plus. On Paramount. There you go. It's all over the place. Who knows where you'll find it now? Although I think that's more with the Hulu stuff, because I noticed they had Pam and Tommy on there, and also they had Murder at the End of the World. Yeah, we're just on the bit in the cave with Melina and Jones where the spiders are on him. That would freak me the fuck out. Oh, well. I would be dead, Cindy. I just would be. Even if someone said to me, if you stand still, it'll be fine, I would just be freaking out so much they would take me. So you probably did better than I would. Yeah. Harrison Ford does know how to do intimidating when he wants to, doesn't he? I know you don't always think of him in this role as being that intimidating, but like in this opening scene, he is actually quite intimidating because I guess you've only just met his character and he's being quite sort of stoic and this is the way it's going to be. Oh, he's orgasmic at the sign of that golden head. Melina's reactions as well make this scene. Adios. He plays a chicken shit well, Melina. It was so funny, Pete and Dave critiquing Alfred Molina's face being in that state when they reviewed it. Like he was so scared at the moment of death. That's how his face stayed. Oh yeah, he's a great villain in that Spider-Man movie. I know it's maybe not the best movie overall, but he is fantastic in that.
Dr. Jones, again we see there is nothing you can possess which I cannot take away. And you thought I had given up. You chose the wrong time. This time it will cost you. Too bad the burritos don't know you the way I do, dog. Yes, too bad. You could warn them. If only you spoke Copito. Wakanda Maputo! Kamata!
Sneaky, sneaky. Echoing throughout. Somewhere like that, wasn't it? It said right at the start, but I can't remember where it was now. Was it somewhere like Papua New Guinea or something like that, wasn't it? Just the music in the opening bit as well. It just sets the stage and tells the story so well. I know it's in the 30s, so it's like 1935. Do. Lousy shots, aren't they? There's enough of them. There you go. I was only a year out.
Contains a central passage and 3 chambers or cysts. Use that with rock when removal of the contents of the barrel. This site also demonstrates one of the great dangers of archaeology, not the life and limb, although that does sometimes take place. Now I'm talking about folklore. In this case, local tradition held that there was a golden coffin buried at the site. And this accounts for the holes dug all over the barrel and the general poor condition of the find. However, chamber 3 was undisturbed, and the undisturbed chamber of the grave in the area.
Hey, there's a girl dedicated to the crush, Cindy. That's some commitment. There's always at least one thing you can nitpick at, isn't there? Even in the best of movies. So maybe that's the one for this. Wow, that would be going to the extreme. I watched Small Potatoes today, Cindy, on X Files. One of my favourite episodes. So good. Mulder's having so much fun, or Duchovny's having so much fun in that episode. Vince Gillian's script as well. It's funny because the director of that episode is the same director of the Star Trek Next Gen episode we watched right after it. So that's a funny coincidence. I don't know. I think it's tough to pick a. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to pick a fate. I do kind of like Mulder asking the nurse, saying something like, I just disappeared somewhere, or you just saw me a minute ago. Where did I go? And he's basically like getting her to direct him to the guy who looks like him. And he handcuffs the two guys he thinks it is. It's like, I apologize to the one of you that it isn't. Well, I don't think it counts as a blockbuster, but it does count as an epic. And that is, we should maybe do the Ten Commandments on stream once, or however long it is, 4 hours of it, something like that. That would be an endurance test. No pain, no gain. I would be interested to see how well it holds up, Cindy, because it's one I watched as a kid because it was on TV quite a lot. And at the time, you didn't really think that much about it. It's just it was on, and it's very memorable, I think, because of how long it is, and it has a certain sort of visual thing going on. But I might hate it now. Okay. Yeah. Well, a lot of people do, Cindy. I'm not a big fan myself. I can appreciate it, definitely. It's my friend's favorite film, actually. He named his son after like one of his songs. One of his sons is called Laurie for short. So named after Lawrence of Arabia. It's a shame that things like blackboard and whiteboards are going out of fashion. I mean, I would hate to be a teacher trying to do them, but there's something very satisfying about them. Yeah, I think it's pretty boring, Cindy, and way too long, but I can obviously appreciate it. This exposition thing is going on quite long. I didn't realise this scene was so long. I guess when you've had such a thrilling opening, it's good to have a bit of downtime and a bit of like, okay, we're setting up what the film's going to be. And basically, no. Well, I mentioned to him next time we speak. Then you liked it. You like it. I don't know what he thinks of the Ten Commandments. Actually, I've never asked him. He does tend to like epics, but he's also very anti-religious. So I don't know how he'll feel about that one. I'm not surprised.
What are you trying to do? Scare me? You sound like my mother. We've known each other for a long time. I don't need a magical, lot of superstitious hocus pocus.
Yeah, this opening and the way they're talking about the ark and everything and the mystique of it does a great job of setting up what it is and what it means. You got the eerie music as well. Oh, Life. What a classy villain reading Life magazine. Karen Allen. So fantastic in this. The only female lead for Indy. Even in the shitty fourth one, that is one of the things that still works about it, I think, a little. Then they still have that chemistry. So I'm never really sad when they bring her back.
Always knew someday you'd come walking back through my door. I never doubted that. Something made it inevitable. So what are you doing here? Oh,
I need one of the pieces your father collected.
I learned to hate you in the last 10 years.
I never meant to hurt you.
I was a child. I was in love. It was wrong and you knew it.
You knew what you were doing.
Now I do. This is my place. Get out. Come on.
I did what I did. You're not to be happy about it. Help each other out now.
Yeah.
I need one of the pieces your
Yeah, that end scene with them is beautiful. Yeah, I quite enjoyed the recent one. I think they did a pretty decent job. I felt it, it felt like a pretty fitting Indiana Jones adventure. They didn't go too over the top with the nostalgia. Phoebe Waller-Bridge was a great addition. So, yeah. Solid. Definitely solid.
I don't know where it is.
Well, maybe you could find it. $3,000.
But I would get me back. Another dollar.
We might have to do the other films now on the stream, at least the original trilogy. Because I'm pretty sure we've never done them on stream before. Okay. I also like that they set up how Marion can hold her liquor in this opening bit with her. Because that does come back into play later on.
Bar's closed.
We are not thirsty.
What do you want?
The same thing your friend Dr. Jones wanted. Surely he told you then
Must have slipped his mind.
The man is nefarious. I hope for your sake he is not yet quiet.
Why, are you willing to offer more?
Almost certainly. You still have it.
No. But I know where it is. Hey, how about a drink for you and your man?
Which actor this German villain?
I don't know what kind of people there is to do.
Yeah, he's really intimidating.
You in my place. Thought I knew you would. Let me show you what I am used to.
I like the contrast with the villains, because the other villain is more like the sort of more casual European playboy type one. Who's a bit more like the one manipulating things and pulling the strings a bit, whereas this guy is more the actual danger, the threat. Marion giving herself a bit of Dutch courage.
Shoot them both.
He almost did the Home Alone thing, except that was like the head in the snow, not the fist. Damn right. You tell him, Marion. Well, I'm planning a horror double bill tomorrow, Cindy, at the cinemas. I Know What You Did Last Summer and 28 Years Later. Because I still need to catch up with that one.
cute. What an adorable picture. Then it should be welcome. No, you don't have to keep it. Just keep it.
I knew the Germans would hire you, Sala. You're the best digger in Egypt. My sources are entirely inconsequential. The hire of Shanghai that we figured in Cairo. The excavation is enormous.
Yeah, so much at the moment because quite a lot of TV as well. Busy times.
When did they find the map? 3 days ago. They have not one brain among them. Except one. He's very clever. He's a French archaeologist. What's his name? We call him Baloche.
Gotta pick and choose when it's as busy as it has been.
The Germans have a great advantage of.
And obviously getting ready for October as well, starting to.
I can't find it without this. Who can tell us about these markets? Perhaps the man I know can help us. Indeed. There's something that troubles me. What is it? The Ark. It is there, the TARDIS. Then there's something that man was not meant to disturb. Death has always surrounded it. It is not of deserve. We need the margin.
I'm surprised that shocking that light out of game. You shut your looks, too.
You're brave.
I noticed that. She's a smart little thing. Smart. Hey! Where are you going?
You'll be all right. Have a day. Come on. Mary. It's the day.
I take it they're showing that because it's 30 years. Is there a theme to this film festival? Or is it just all sorts of films? I don't think I've ever seen the original Toy Story at the cinema. For whatever reason, I didn't go. Maybe it just wasn't. Because I would have been 15 or something at the time. So I don't know if it just wasn't on my radar, and maybe later on I heard how good it was meant to be. I think it's only the third one I saw at the cinema. Well, that's what I figured, yeah, but is it like, is there a theme to the festival, or is it just different kinds of films? It's always the small monkeys who seem quite scary in these things for some reason. I think like the bigger ones always seem a bit more cuddly. Sorry, guy, I've got the flu. I'm just going to shoot you instead. Okay, so because they're all Spielberg, aren't they? I keep forgetting Saving Private Ryan is one of his. Oh man. See, when you first see this movie, you wouldn't expect that scene. Especially in the middle. It's not even the middle of the film, it's still quite early. What's funny, Cindy, is I don't think I've seen any of those movies. Not all the way through. Like I've definitely seen bits of Saving Private Ryan. I've probably seen clips of Life is Beautiful, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. And probably the same with Schindler's List. I think Schindler's List, I keep putting it off because it's been so long now and it's such a heavy movie. And probably at this point, I've had all the hype. So it's a hard one to like just sit down and watch now. But I do it eventually since it's Spielberg. Oh, he's kicking Indy when he's down.
You and I are very much alike. Archaeology is our religion. Yet we have both fallen from the pure faith. What much of the logic of the I'm a shadowy reflection.
Oh, is that like one of those because of the historical relevance type screenings? Sounds like it would be.
It's worthless. $10 from a vendor in the street. I take it, buried in the sand for 1,000 years, it becomes priceless. Like the art. Men will kill for it.
Yeah.
Children like you and me.
Sure, we will send you home to the press, kids, but
I thought he was waiting.
it's educational. It's all worth it.
Do you realize what the art is? It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking to God. And it's within my reach. You want to talk to God? Let's go see him together. I've got nothing left.
I might do some of the Star Trek films actually on stream because that feels like a good sort of blockbuster type viewing. Star Wars as well for obvious reasons. Is there one? Is there a museum then when in the state you went to school? Or do you mean the one in Poland? I take it there's one nearer you. Because that would be a massive trip to Poland. Okay. It's funny, I could be wrong, but I'm not sure we've got one in this country. For some reason. Yeah, maybe it is one where most countries who were kind of in the war or affected by it may have one. But I don't think we've got one in this country, unless there's one in London, maybe.
Where do you get a copy of the next piece? There are no pictures, no duplicates of it anywhere. I tell you only what I saw with my own eyes. A headpiece like that one, except around the edges, which were rubber. You said to me,
It's so crazy, isn't it, that Spielberg was making Schindler's List and Jurassic Park at the same time.
they made the calculations in the map room this morning. They looked in the Watchalong detector. When they came out of the map room, they gave us a new spot in which to dig, out away from the camp. Well, the souls, huh?
Come, look here. Sit down. Sit down.
What is it?
This is a warning not to disturb the art of the colonist.
What about the height of the staff? Now I get it off here.
It is here. This for the old way. This means 6 fathoms high.
From 72 inches.
And take back from Kazan to honor the Hebrew God whose art this is.
You said the headpiece only had markings on one side. You absolutely sure? Well, our staff is too long. They're digging in the wrong place. I have the one not count the sea. I have the ruler of the
Bad date.
bad dates.
Okay, dates. I left the S off.
I told you not to be premature in your communication, Berlin. killing time schedules. The Führer is not a patient man. He must concentrate thoughts and expect progress. You ready to believe nothing? I make no promises. I only said it was very favorable. Besides, with the information in our possession, my calculations were correct.
Boy, they're not kidding, are they? What time does the sun hit the nap room?
About 9 in the morning.
Not much time then. Where are they digging for the well of the souls?
On that way. But the nap room is over there.
Let's go. Come on.
Bit of a crazy week actually, coming up, Cindy, or 10 days, because my 89-year-old auntie is coming next week from not Australia, from Oklahoma. So yeah, that's stirring up a few things. Well, she's in London at the moment, so she's already in the country. She's staying with my aunt. So we need to try and find ways of entertaining her. No, it's a bit of a funny one, because there's sort of tension a little bit, just because of past things with her and mum. And I've never been close with her because she's lived in another country for all my life. And she's just one of those. Everyone's got one in the family. She's a bit prickly and tries to dominate, basically. So, but she's Jekyll and Hyde. You don't really know how she's going to be. So we'll see. But probably realistically, it might be the last time she comes over and we see her. So I think that's partly why she's made the trip. I'm not sure I would be making that trip at 89, but you know. Well, yeah, someone else said that. Madison said that the other night when I was talking to her about it. But I think because I'm not really clued in that much, because in the past she also lived in Saudi Arabia because she was a nurse. And as a nurse, she used to travel around quite a lot. And she was sort of taught in Saudi Arabia, like nursing. And then she settled in Oklahoma, partly because her daughter was there. And I don't know, I'm not really clued in exactly, but it's one of those. She's never really fully adapted, I don't think, as well, to like American life. Not really, I don't think. but yeah, it's one of those. It's a funny one. The worry is that she'll start going on about the royal family because she's obsessed with them, whereas I don't give a shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know much about it, you know, because obviously she is from this country. You know, her daughter was having issues, but like, Mum has always said them probably once they sorted it out, maybe she should have came back, but I don't know. So I have plenty of time to record, Cindy, because I'm giving up my bed, so I'll be out here. I mean, I did when I went to visit her that one time. I had a good time there. You know, we did some nice things, but it was just, you know, the way she was sometimes made it a bit more awkward. Has to dominate. Well, yeah, someone's lending us like a mattress. One of Mum's friends, so I'll probably be sleeping on there. I think that'll be a bit more comfy than this because this is quite small. It's quite near you, isn't it, Oklahoma, Cindy? I always assume that. It's quite near Texas, isn't it? I think. This is like the Seven Dwarfs scene with them singing. I'm sure there is. I'm not surprised. What do you think? Do you think people from Oklahoma always shit on Dallas? What a shitty show that is, I bet they say. Maybe I'll prod the bear. Maybe that'll be like one of my sneaky questions when she's here. Maybe it'll be like, you've never told me what you think of Texas. Indy's worst nightmare.
Snakes. Why did
They
that
have to be snakes.
asps? Very dangerous. You go first.
Is Sliders any good, Cindy? Because that's what this actor is sort of best known for now. I guess apart from this in a way, but
You're trying to escape on foot. The desert is 3 weeks in every
I
direction.
think I've seen the odd episode. I know it always gets pretty decent buzz.
I must apologize for their treatment of you.
Yeah, who's all you want? There's no food, no water. What kind of people are these friends of yours?
This particular time and place, my word, they are necessary. Not my friends. However, with the right connections, even in this part of the world, we are not entirely uncivilized.
Beautiful.
I would very much like to see you in it.
I'll bet you would. What do you got to drink around here?
Do not have much time. Soon they will come to arm you, and I will not be able to stop them unless you are able to give me something to placate them. Some piece of information which I can use to protect you from them.
I've already told you everything I know. I have no loyalty to Jones. Brought me up with this stuff.
Marion, you are beautiful.
I didn't think you need a chauffeur.
She knows how to play the game. Playing the long game. It's very long. It's a very long game because it goes into the next day, I remember. Does Jerry O'Connell do any singing in it, Cindy? Recreating his Scream 2 magic. What a pity. I might not bother now. I know I said I would probably do a horror stream later in the week, but actually, just to keep you up to date, because we've got the new Naked Gun film soon, I've decided I'm going to watch all 3 Naked Gun movies on streams. The plan is to do it over back-to-back nights. Back-to-back, that would be 2. Over 3 nights, starting Friday. Hopefully, although I might have to do. I'll say Friday or Saturday I'll start. So that'll be a fun little marathon. Something a bit lighter. Yeah, I think the third, that happens a lot with trilogies, doesn't it? Especially if the first 2 are so good, you normally still get a dud third one. It's probably not terrible, to be fair, the third one. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but, you know, they'll be fun watches anyway. Oh, did you hear about Ozzy Osbourne, Cindy? That was sad. Very influential. Oh yeah, the coat hanger scene is really funny. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen's such a legend. I think I'll definitely wait for streaming for the new one. It doesn't have me it doesn't have me intrigued enough to see it in the cinema. I am intrigued. The trailer didn't look particularly good, but you can't always go off that. So I think I'll wait till streaming. Yeah, I think that's why it's fitting. They did the last gigs, didn't they, recently in the last few weeks? Because I know his health was bad. So I think it's almost like they wanted to make sure they did those gigs before, you know.
You're stubborn as the girl. You like her too much, ain't you? Your methods of archaeology are too primitive for me. You would use a bulldozer to find the kernel stuff.
Hey, of course I'm Team Marion, but I don't know. The Nazis have a voice. A voice. Have a point in that scene. He was getting too close to her. Damn it! No one clip that and make me look bad.
Hello! Why, Dr. Jones, whatever are you doing in such a nasty place? Why don't you come on down here? I'll show you. Thank you, my friend, but I think we're all very comfortable up here. That's right, isn't it? Yes, we are very comfortable up here. So once again, Jones, what was briefly yours is now mine. Well, fitting end to your life's pursuit. You're about to become a permanent addition to this archaeological find. Who knows? In 1,000 years, even you may be worth something. I'm afraid we must be going now, Dr. Jones. Our prize is awaited in Berlin. But I do not wish to leave you down in an awful place, all alone.
The other German guy looks a bit like Dolph Lundgren, a little bit.
The duel was mine. She's of no use to us. Only our mission for the Führer matters. I wonder sometimes, monsieur, if you have this clearly in mind.
It is not to be, Sherry.
You bastard! Don't get you for this!
Indiana Jones? Adieu.
That's my second favourite delivery of "you bastards" after, of course, the classic delivery from Pieces.
Take this. Wait at anything that's smothered.
Oh, my God, it's so light with glitter. Hey, me! Ow! I was trying to escape. Thanks to you.
All right, you try.
Where the hell are you?
Watch it.
What are you doing?
Fire.
How the hell are we gonna get out of here?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Whatever you're doing, do it faster! Where are you going?
You bastard! See, even Rachel digs that. She denies it, but she does. Because she can't help saying it. That's a sign that secretly she loves it. I always forget how freaky this scene is. Marion well and truly got her Scream Queen credentials in that scene.
We're gonna fly it out of here. Have our jets loaded. We're already gonna be on the plane.
Very far from here. Looks like it's fine. Have I come to line, Ben?
Gonna try some bare knuckle boxing. Going old school. See, Indy knows not to try and match this guy at his own game. He knows he's still too powerful and tough for him. Dipping into the George Costanza survival mode. Whatever it takes, just survive. Oh, Marion's pretty badass in this scene. Yeah, Indy freaking out, then he's gonna potentially lose her again. Well, that's almost like a Final Destination way to go. Carol. Nine. It's gotta be Jones. He knows it. Yeah, I've never really been punched hard. I've been punched once or twice, but never really that hard, no. Yeah, if you sort of catch it in the right sort of spot, yeah, it can be, I think, quite painful. I'm guessing. I was talking to someone about Seinfeld today, Cindy, because I'm rewatching it at the moment, and we were talking about how I would like to see some of the fake movies turned into real movies. Prognosis negative, that for sure. I would definitely like to do my own script for that one. Prognosis negative. Well, the only way is up then. I would make it into a fun, campy B movie with Jeffrey Combs and Rob Lowe. Cindy, that would be my leads. Those two as two crazy brothers. Thank you. I'm glad you. Because also you could have people who have been in Seinfeld in like smaller roles. So I was thinking you could have Brian George in that one, who played Babu Bot. I could see him as a science sort of character, someone working in the lab. Just imagine the potential. I've just seen your post about the new Vince Gillian show. Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, it's funny because I was talking about him not that long ago. Rhea Shehorn as well. Good actress. Yeah, you could. I think. I think with Kramer, It would be tempting just to do the opposite of the joke in Seinfeld, like maybe just have someone else being the annoying next door neighbor to him, just to reverse the gag. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it did a great script for that one. Yeah, he did the screenplay. What screenplay isn't the right word. The teleplay, as they call them on TV. He did the script, and it was Cliff Bowl, however you say his name, who directed it. On which show, Cindy? Do you mean that the new one that's been announced? Oh no, he is the showrunner. Unless you're talking about X-Files. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think he writ, didn't he? He was a writer more than he was a director on there. Indy's just a classic underdog. You can't keep him down. Because I think he did Dreamland, didn't he? That two-part. I think that's Vince Gillian. I think no, I might. I don't know. I know we watched that a while back on stream. I think he did that one.
They are my family. I would gather they are not least friendly. Goodbye. Look out for each other. I am already missing you. You're my good friend.
Sorry. That is for fire. That is for your children. This is for you. Thank you.
His excitement of getting the Marion kiss. I don't know what the hell he's singing, but something J-Raw. Those mirrors really are lethal weapons. If you're injured enough and you get a right whack off one of those mirrors, it could take you out completely. I'm gonna cry, Cindy. This scene, so romantic. And here. The music. The music, Cindy. I can't take it anymore. The Pete, Marion and Cindy. Marion and Cindy. Marion and Indy. Scene. Oh, it's beautiful. Freudian slip there, Cindy. What probably happened is Indy was getting a bit insecure because I know, I'm sorry, but I'm sure you won't complain. Indy was probably getting a bit insecure because she gave some love to his friend.
very good try. And Colonel, that cargo you've taken, is it just
Everyone playing their part to perfection in this scene.
we are not in a position to ask for anything. We will take what we wish, and then decide whether or not to blow your ship from the water. And that does with me. That's my compensation. Sure, your funeral.
The fire's fine, but the only thing that would get Indy to scream there is if he threw in a snake randomly. Indy, 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 Indy. What a guy. Yeah, we'll do the first Naked Gun Friday. I'm pretty sure that's fine. I mean, it's only bloody Dexter Resurrection out that day, Cindy. So I can't think anything else apart from that could stop me.
I'm uncomfortable with the thought of this Jewish French woman. I feel it necessary. Let me ask you this. Would you be more comfortable opening the Ark rebellion for your cure? Signing up early then if the sacred pieces of the covenant are inside? Knowing really then whether you have accomplished your mission and obtained one true Ark.
Hey Camille, welcome to the stream. How are you? Not sure yet, to be honest. Hopefully, but not sure. Yeah, it's going good. It's always a good one, this one. Always a classic. It holds up so well. Never get bored. This is one of the few movies you never really get bored with watching. Oh, he's got a rocket launcher. Fuck yeah, Cindy.
Surely you don't think you can escape from this island? It depends on how reasonable we're all going to be. All I want is the girl. Your
Oh.
has no pride.
Yeah, I know some. They've announced the lineup. I've seen lots of updates and things for certain films, Camilla, but I've not really properly looked at them. I've just seen like a bunch of like names and things. I need to look a bit more in detail. 2 years ago, it was. But I'll let you know if I am doing it. Obviously. I think I was in, when I wasn't sure about Friday, I think I was sort of in a movie, like new release type mode, I think, because a lot of times. And I was losing track of the days a bit, but. I don't think I've got anything urgent to do a review for on Friday, so. Might as well. Well, there's a trilogy, isn't there, Camilla? Like the original trilogy from the 80s. And then you've had a couple of sequels since. So yeah, there's been a few at this point. One of the scenes really that proves that Spielberg loves his horror. Quite a few in this movie, actually. Oh man, this scene is insane. And as if we haven't talked about X-Files enough, Cindy, we've got another excuse in a minute. See, it all comes back to the X-Files.
We have talked to workforce right now.
Hey, what happened? You look very happy.
Bureaucratic.
What they say?
You don't know what they've got there.
Well, I know what I'm saying.
Oh, here we go. We're getting the classy 1930s attire now for Mindy and Marion. Now that they're back home and safe. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because the first scene we see Scully in that pilot is definitely calling back to Silence of the Lambs. And the end scene of it is calling back to this. So it's kind of insane. But that is what I love about the X-Files partly is they're not afraid to use like inferences from like movies, but sort of do their own thing with it. Oh, Catherine Kennedy, right there at the start. I feel so bad for her. I think it's really mean the way some people on the internet go after her. I think they forget there's a human being behind it sometimes. Now that would be an unpopular opinion to wind up the internet. So it seems. I think that's just life in general, but I guess the fact that now people have that outlet on the internet. Like, I think those people have always existed, but it's just now it's more out there and in front of you. Anyway, we've gone round the houses tonight. It's just like I get the passion and all that. That's fair enough, but I just think the way people talk about her, certain people, I just find to be a bit over the top and a little bit mean spirited. That's just my take on it, but I get the passion, obviously. Yeah, it's funny. I don't think we've done these on stream before, have we? These movies, because I've done like the commentaries for most of them, but I don't think we've done them on stream. Don't remember doing them anyway. Definitely not all of them. Of course, I'm gonna like it, Netflix. What a stupid question. In fact, I'm gonna give it the double thumbs up. Love it. There should be a duh option. Oh dear. Thank you. Well, I just need to do the last one now, the most recent one. And no, I am not in favour of them bringing it back at some point. Harrison Ford will always be Indiana Jones. I know reality says they will, but that's my feelings. Oh, it'll definitely be a reboot, Cindy. I know. I'm just saying, I just don't want any more. If it's not Harrison Ford, I don't want any more. And I, like, obviously, I don't want him to do any more because he's ancient at this point. But you know, there you have it. And I don't say that about everything, but that is one. So I think the next blockbuster stream might be Star Wars sometime. So I think that might be the next blockbuster type watch I do. But next stream will probably be Friday with the first Naked Gun. And then Saturday and then Sunday, I think, is the plan to do the whole trilogy. But thanks, Cindy. Fun stream. Thanks, Camille, for stopping by. Have a good one. See you guys again soon. Good night.